everybody. So this video is based on using the small ball and the diamond. So I'm going to do a mixture of balancing work, strengthening work for your abdominals, a little bit of rotation in the upper body and back strengthening. So I hope you enjoy. We're going to start by opening out the chest, by putting the ball behind at the bra strap area and just lying down, bent knees. Hands go behind the head, and this is going to be quite tight to start with, so be really careful. Hands go behind the head, and then we're going to slowly take it back. Not very far to begin with. And then exhale, look through the legs, keeping the elbows nice and wide. And again, slowly back. And slowly up. And you might find you can't go very far. So that's fine. You just go to completely pain-free area, just mobilising, because we're also round-shouldered. This is really good for opening out that area, the chest area. Let's just do one more. Slowly back. And then slowly up. As you come up, let's bring the right knee up and twist towards the opposite knee. And then come back down. Do the other leg. Cross. And then come back down. And you might not be going very low when you go back over the ball, but that's absolutely fine. Last one. Exhale away. And slowly back. And then come up to a nice rounded position. So scoop the belly and reach the arms forwards. All the way around. Let's get some mobility now into the shoulder joints. And 2. And 1. And then you're going to put the hands behind the head again, last time. And let's just come into this lovely extension, just going to where you feel you can. Holding it there. And then slowly coming back up. You're going to bring yourself up to a sitting position and move the ball to underneath the bum. So lifting up, lying down, arms down by your side, again into that tabletop position. So really press on the hands and just extend both legs up to the ceiling. Just see how that feels. We're going to open out the toes, so heels are together. And then we're going to close the feet and then bend the knees again. Do it again. Exhale, lift. Flex the feet, squeeze the legs together. Bring the legs back in and bend. 2 more. Take the legs up. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Take it back. And then last one. Lifting up. Squeeze the legs together. And then slowly release back. Come back into tabletop position and go into your heel taps. Very lightly on the floor. You can either press on the hands for more support, or if you want to challenge yourself, take both hands off the floor. Exhale. Exhale. So this is quite challenging. So let those abdominals do the work. And 5. And 6. And 7. Last one, 8. And then bring the knees in towards the chest. Just give your back a little bit of a stretch here. Really good stretch for the back using the ball, because you can actually bring your knees in a little bit further. Slowly come back down. And then you're going to lengthen the left leg away and take the right leg up to the ceiling. And you're going to rotate that ankle, that foot. Mobilise the ankle, rotate the foot. And then go round the other way. And we're going to come into a Still position, but bring the leg towards you without aid of anything. And that thigh is going to be bringing you towards you as you stretch the back of the leg. You can lengthen that left leg away if you want to, but just keep it really bent if that's more comfortable for you. From there, let's take the opposite arm and take the arm back. Can you take that leg down? And then as that leg comes back up, come back down. We're going to be doing this later in a different combination. And then one more time, taking the leg down, taking the leg up, holding it there, and change. So other leg comes up, got the rotation of the foot, the ankle joints. One might feel stiffer than the other. And we go the other way. Really lengthen your arms away from you. And then once you've done that, bring that leg towards you and feel the stretch behind the leg. I'm going to slide the leg away a little bit, have a bit more hip flexor stretch. And then I'm going to take my arm back behind me as I lower the leg. And I'm going to come back in, trying to balance on that ball. And then let's just do one more. Back. And then bring both knees into the chest one more time. We're going to have a diamond shape. So the knees out, heels together. We're going to take it all the way up to the ceiling. And then we're going to go a little bit more diagonal. And then we're going to go a little bit lower. Remember, if you have a bad back, you're not going to take the legs too low. You're just going to take them exactly where it's pain-free. Down. If you want to work harder, no hands on the floor. Challenge yourself. Extend. And low. This is quite hard. Last one. Lift. In diagonal. And lower if you can. And then bring the knees into the chest. Well done. Pop the feet back on the floor. Lift the bottom off the floor. And then take the ball to underneath your foot. The band is now going to come with us. And we're going to put the band around the left foot. So this is mimicking a movement we have just done. We're going to lengthen that leg away as we bring the leg in. So you might want to hold a little bit lower. Other hand now is going to go behind. Reach it away. As the knee bends, the leg is going to go down and the arm is going to go down. As the leg goes away, the arm goes away and the leg comes in. Really flex that foot so you get that lovely extension in the back of the leg. If you want to make this harder, you can by popping the hand behind the head and coming across to the opposite knee. Then staying there as you bring the leg in. Exhale across, opposite knee. You don't have to do this, you can just stay with the basic we did just now. Two more. Exhale across. Inhale in, really feel stable. And then last one. Exhale across. And then come to the centre. Change legs. Change legs with the ball as well. So the band goes around the right leg now. Hold on to the strap quite tightly. Arm down by your side. Lengthen that leg away. Bring that leg in. And we're going to start by taking that arm right behind you. So you're lengthening the whole side of the body. As the leg goes down, the knee comes in. As as the leg comes up, the leg goes out. Again, a bit of a seesaw sort of action. And back. Still keep doing this if that's enough for you. If not, you're going to pop your hand behind your head and then you're going to put your elbow towards the opposite knee. You're going to stay there as you stay centered. Then we go across. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, across. 2 more. Inhale, back to the center. I think I might have done 1 more on the other side, on this side, doesn't matter. Inhale, and exhale, across, and then slowly release down. Put both legs in the Dynaband and just enjoy this little bit of a mobilisation for the lower back, just bringing the bottom off the floor. Now take the band back down, come up to a sitting position, and then the ball is going to go between the ankles and you're going to lengthen along the mat. Nice and long. Really squeeze the ball in between the knees. Going to inhale, going to exhale, come up into your C curve. If that hurts or if that's hard for you, you're just going to come up into a mini roll up or help yourself up on your elbow. So you come to this C curve, so I'm not reaching forward, it's as though I'm almost going down again, but I'm hunching round and scooping my belly, and then I'm going to roll all the way back down. Sorry, I'm going to shoot myself up the mat a bit. And then again, inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, forward, hold it there. Slowly back down. Extend the arms back. Again, exhale, you must exhale as you come up. C curve. Slowly lower back down. And then last one, inhale. Exhale, forward, and then slowly back down. However, grab the ball before you go down, squeeze it, and roll down. Bring the right knee into the chest, left knee into the chest. So we're starting a little combination of the abdominal series. Lifting the head off the floor, we're going to push the knee into the ball. This is quite strong, and we're going to go quite quick. Head can be on the floor, legs can go up to the ceiling if you have a bad back, but you're just pressing that ball into the knee. It's harder with the legs lower, and I don't suggest you do that at all if you have a bad back. And 8, and 7, 6, and 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Release. Slowly go back down. Relax side to side. And then we're going to go on to the ball one more time. So be quite stable there, ready for double leg stretch. The double leg stretch is going to be a little bit different and a little bit more challenging because we're bouncing on the ball. So we're going to inhale, reach to the legs. We're going to come all the way back. We're going to come all the way forward and then in. So this is a challenging double leg stretch because you are balancing, but we're going to do again the double leg stretch after this combination, which challenges you even more. 2 more. Squeeze the legs together, take the arms back, and then last one. Take the arms forward, take the arms back, and then we're going to go straight into your scissors. So bring the leg in, other leg slightly forward and down. Not too down, not too low if you have a bad back. Okay, we scissor. 1, 2, 2. If you find you're really unbalanced, just pop your hands on the floor. And draw the leg in. Draw the leg in. If you want to work harder, you can have your hands behind your head, reaching them away. 4 to go. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Stay there. Cross your legs. Bring the arms back down. Very slowly, we're going to go down this rope. Slow, slow, slow. And then exhale as you come back up. So your challenge here is to hold everything here, connect with your core. Again, not too low if you have a bad back. You know when you've gone too low. Keep it really high. Lengthen those legs away. Exhale up. And 2 and 1. Again, now let's add the challenge. No hands if you want to. 3 and 4. Crisscross again. Exhale up. 2 and 3. Last challenge if you want it. Arms go behind you a little bit further. 3 and 4. Really control the movement. It's got to be slow. 2, 3 and 4. Release in. Right hand on the right knee, left hand on the left knee. Just hug the knees into the chest. Going to slowly take those legs down. Take the bottom up and slowly release all the way back down. The feet now, you're going to cup the ball here. And we're going to come into that bent knee again. So we're going to go back to that double leg stretch. I told you there was a more challenging one coming up. This is it. You're not balancing now on that ball, but you're doing something else to hold your upper body up. I will show you and you can join in. Again, if you don't want to take your legs on diagonal, take them up to the ceiling. Keep your head on the floor if you've got a bad neck. So the exercise looks like this. We inhale. We exhale. We inhale. We exhale. Again. Or you go straight up to the ceiling. Take the arms back. Take the arms forward. And down. If you don't have a bad back or bad neck, you challenge yourself, you lower those legs. Take the arms back. Take the arms forward. And in. Last one. Take the legs forward. Take the arms back. Take the arms forward. And slowly in. Just release the feet. Drop the knees side to side. And let's go into a shoulder bridge. So a little bit of mobilization now. Squeeze the ball, heels towards your bottom. Release those arms down by your side. Really connect with the ball. We're going to imprint the lower back into the floor. You're going to squeeze the ball as much as you can. You won't be able to come up as high as you usually do. Holding it there. Keep those glutes switched on. Keep the abs switched on. We're going to rotate those arms all the way around like we did in the warm-up, but not in this position. And 2. Last 2 and 3. Last one and 4. Holding it down and slowly release all the way back down. Back to neutral. And again. Imprint. Peel off. Lift up. Holding it there. This time the right arm is going to go back. The left arm is going to slide down and the right arm is going to slide up without twisting your upper body. And then the other side. Slide the right arm down. Lift the left arm back. All the way back up to the centre. And then mould the spine back down. Let the ball just drop in between the legs. We go up one more time, and this time you'll see how much freer the hips feel and the back. We're lifting up a little bit higher now. Squeeze those glutes. And now we go much quicker now. Keeping that lower body, keeping that mid-center completely still. And 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the other arm back behind you. And then come down through the back. All the way, all the way, all the way to neutral spine. Right hand on the right knee, left hand on the left knee, and circle in the hips. We're now going to go onto our side, and I want you to pop the ball in between the ankles and lie down on your arm. So you might have a cushion or something underneath your ear. Bending the knees, a very light hand here. Okay, so we're not rotating forwards, and it's very easy to do it like this, so you're rotating back. Make sure your hip is on top of hip. We're going to lift the legs off the floor in a nice bent position and lower down. You're going to have a good side and the bad side, and I'll probably wobble on my bad side. And slowly down. This time, you're going to lift the legs, and you're going to extend the legs away from you. You're going to try and balance. This is my bad side. Arm going up to the ceiling. Abdominals are kicking in there. And slowly down. Bend the knees, slowly back down. Try one more. Lift the legs. Extend the legs. Lift that arm. Concentrate, Julie. All the way up to the ceiling. Told you one side is worse than the other. And then bend the knees. Grab the ball. Bend the underneath leg and stretch the top leg and take the ball forwards. Little press on that ball. Lift that leg and take it leg forward and back. You're trying to kick the football. Nothing else is moving, just the leg, keeping that upper body nice and still. And last 2, and last 1. And then from there, let's lubricate and mobilise the knee and the hip. Lovely circle, and 2, and 3, last 1, and 4, and then release it down. I'm going to come up onto your elbow. I'm going to do a little bit of a diagonal stretch. So the ball's going to go just by the other hand. Going to reach it forward on the diagonal and take that top leg back. Just go as far as you feel comfortable. And then come back. Again, exhale. Reach it away. Push onto that ball. And slowly come back. We have one more. Reach the ball away, reach that leg away. Just be careful with your lower back. Don't take the leg back too far. Just a tiny bit. And then come back up. We swivel around. And we go on the other side. So, cup the ball. Bending the knees. Lying on your arm. So make sure they're not too bent, okay? A little bit open now in the hips. So hand for support, remember no real pressure on the hand. We're going to lift the legs up and lower down. And again, lift the legs up and lower down. This is where the challenge happens now. So lift the legs up, push the legs away. Try and stay there as you balance. This is my good side. And release back. And bend the knees. Again, lift the legs up. Reach it away. Lift the arm up. Hold it there. Lift. And come top leg, press a little bit on the ball. And then we're going to go forward and back and forward. Remember, same plane of movement, no waves happening here or hoops with your legs. Same height. And back. Let's go into our bicycle. And 4. Beautiful range of movement here. Big as you can make it. 3. And 2. And 1. Bend the knee. Coming up onto your elbow. Bend both knees. Diagonal stretch. So roll that ball away. Top leg goes slightly back. I love this stretch, and I don't do it often enough. And again, exhale, roll it away. And slowly come back. Got one more. Exhale, roll. So the diagonal stretch, really getting underneath the armpit area. And slowly come all the way back. Going to pop the ball in between the ankles and come up into a press-up position. Going to stay here, going to squeeze the ball between the ankles, curl the toes underneath, keep the knees down if you want to. We're going to go back and we're going to go forward. But make sure you're not sagging down here like this. Make sure the hips are lifted. If you want to work harder, the knees are going to be off the floor. And we're just going to go forward and back, just like I showed you, without the knees on the floor. So really reaching back, really reaching forwards. Lovely diagonal shape. 2 more. And back. Last one. And back. Holding it there. Knees go down. And then come into a child's pose. Just giving yourself a little bit of a stretch here. Then we're going to come all the way down onto the mat. So squeeze the ball in between the ankles. And make a diamond with your arms. So your head goes through the arms. Usually we're here, but we're making that diamond. So we're going to lift the legs off the floor, not too high if you have a bad back. Higher, squeeze the glutes if you don't have a bad back. Push onto the pubic bone, lift the belly away from the mat. Slowly go back down. And again, lift the legs, hold it there, and slowly go back down. We're going to add the upper body as well. So lift the legs not so high, lift the arms, reach the arms away, come back to your diamond and lower everything down. If it's really hard to do it both together, just do the arms by themselves or the legs by themselves. Back and let's do 2 more. Lift and extend and back and lower. Last one, lift and extend and back and lower. We're going to come back up to that 4-point kneeling. You're going to bring the ball and you're going to pop it behind the knee. So if it hurts on your wrist, you can do the same thing here on your elbows. And what you're going to do is you're going to lift the ball up to the ceiling, your heel up to the ceiling, and bring your knee in towards your chest. Okay? If you don't have a bad wrist, you might want to do it in this position, 4-point kneeling. Or if you want the extra challenge today, we're going to lift the knee off the floor and we're going to come into this position here. Lift up. This is number 2. Breathe out as you bring the knee in towards the chest. Last one. got those three options. Keep the knees down if you want to, go on the elbows if you want to, or lift the knee off. So this side, just start with both knees, with one knee on the floor. Come with the knee in, and then if that feels okay, we're going to do 4 with the leg extended. Lifting up and exhale. Lifting up and exhale. Got one more. Lifting up and exhale. And then come back down. Take the ball in front of you and just roll the ball away. Play around with this a little bit. Go right and left a little bit. Opening out the shoulder blades. From here, leave the ball where it is. Come back into all fours and just open out the chest. And then thread the hand through the gap and pop your ear on the floor. And let's try and have this lovely rotation in the spine. Again, inhale. Look up to the ceiling. And rotate through. And then one more. Inhale to the ceiling. And rotate through. And then back to the centre. The side. One side might feel looser than the other. Reach it through. Again. Lift it up. And reach it through. And then last one. Reach it up. And reach it through. And then coming back up. Back to sitting position. Back to the ball. And slowly release down. So you're going to be squeezing the ball here. Let's pop the ball between the knees again. Hands are going to go behind the thighs. And we're going to come up to a sitting position. We're going to do rolling, but very different. We're going to lift the feet off the floor, open up the elbows, and control the way you go down. Bring the bottom off the floor, and then roll up. Again, feet off the floor. Control as you go back down. Lift the bottom off the floor. And when you roll up, try not to put the feet on the floor. 2 more. Roll down. Control. And roll up. Last one. Control. Roll down. And roll up. We're going to hold it here. If that's enough for you, just pull on the back of the legs and just open up the chest. If not, you're going to drop the ball. You're going to extend one leg and the other leg. If that's enough for you, with your hands behind the thigh. Extra challenge if you don't have a bad back. Take the arms away. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hands go back behind the thighs. And then relax down. Ball comes back. No, it doesn't. Arms come forward. We're going to slowly go all the way again to that lovely extension. We're going to come all the way up into a roll up into a saw position. So we're going to go to opposite hand to opposite foot. So we're inhaling. This is the second time we've done our roll up now. You should feel a little bit better. And then we're going to go opposite hand to the foot. Look at your back thumb. Coming back and rolling all the way back down. Again, inhale, exhale, up and rotate. And coming back up and roll back down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, exhale, and over. And lift and roll back down. Last one. Remember, you can always help yourself up with your elbow if you need to. And cross. And back up. And then roll all the way back down. Bring the knees into the chest. Second time now, rotating round in the hips. You're going to come up to a sitting position, grab your Dynaband and take it in front of you. And you're going to pull the Dynaband out. If that's hard to sit like that, you're going to bend the knees. So from here, we're just going to twist to the right and back to the centre. Twist to the left, nothing shifting in your legs. Legs stay completely still. Over to the right or towards the screen. And back. And two more. Think nice and tall. And back. Last one. And back. We're going to take the band all the way up to the ceiling. I'm going to turn to face the screen so you can see. And we're going to go slightly to the right. Really sink down into those sits bones. That's your base as you reach over. Don't let the legs go. Keep the legs completely still. Then you're going to stay nice and lifted. Open the band up a little bit more and take the arms back. Stretch out the front of the chest there. And then slowly release down. Come back onto all fours and onto your knees. So nice and tall here, knees, hips, shoulders, head. We're going to put the chin into the chest. We're going to roll down. We're going to walk our hands forwards and we're going to come up to that press up position one more time. Put the knees down if you need to. Do one lovely press up, elbows in. Slowly come back up. We're going to lift the right leg right and left. Remember, you can do this with your knees down if you want to, like this. Two more, right and left. Pop the knees down, walk yourself back, roll up. One more time, chin into chest, roll down, walk yourself forwards. Just go into a plank if your hands or your wrists are hurting. Slowly come up. Lift up one, lift up two, lift up three, lift up four. The press up's coming now. I changed it slightly. Slowly up, bend the knees, walk the hands back, roll up. I'm going to revisit what we started this combination class with. So the ball is going to go behind the bra strap area. Going to lengthen those legs away again. Hands go behind the head. And then just open out the chest. You just go as far as you feel you can. But I can now put my hands on the floor. Feel much more open. Extend that right leg. And can you come up to that twist again? It was bent before, but now it's straight. Hold it there for 3 seconds. And then slowly come back down. Lengthen the left leg. And across. Hold it there for 3 seconds. And come back down. Have 2 more. Exhale. Lengthen the leg. Across. And slowly come back down. And last one. Exhale. Across. And slowly come back down. Hands stay behind your head. You're coming up. You bring your hands behind your thighs. You come up. And you're done. Hope you enjoyed that little combination. Bye for now.